Brad Meltzer, The Nazi Conspiracy, The Secret Plot to Kill Roosevelt, Stalin, and Churchill. In The Nazi Conspiracy, The Secret Plot to Kill Roosevelt, Stalin, and Churchill, Brad Meltzer uncovers the gripping story of the clandestine mission to assassinate the most powerful leaders in the world during World War II. As President Franklin D. Roosevelt, Prime Minister Winston Churchill, and Soviet leader Joseph Stalin meet in Tehran to plan strategies for advancing in the war, a network of Nazi spies plans to unleash their deadliest weapon, the infamous and formidable assassinate. The book sheds light on the intricacies of international espionage and the urgent efforts of the Allies to maintain a unified front against the Nazis. Through tense negotiations, shocking betrayals, and high-stakes diplomacy, this extraordinary true story unveils the secret operations that could have changed the course of history.
The Road to Tehran. In 1943, Roosevelt publicly declares that the Allies will accept nothing less than unconditional surrender from the Nazis. While this boosts public morale, Stalin is frustrated with Churchill's reluctance to launch an attack on northern France. Roosevelt begins a series of letter exchanges with Stalin in the hopes of arranging a meeting, and after a series of military victories, the three leaders finally meet in Tehran. Nazi spy in Iran. During World War II in 1941, Russians invaded Iran to secure neighboring countries and the railway line that is useful for supplies to the Soviets. Franz Mayer, a Nazi spy, and Roman Gomotha found themselves in danger with no communication with Germany. Mayer cultivated an underground pro-Nazi resistance and sent secret messages to Germany, followed by a team of 6 men parachuted into safe land near Tehran. With the supplies they needed, Iran became a dangerous place for the Allies by mid-1943. Foiling the Nazi Tehran plot. Nazi spies attempted to disrupt the Big Three meeting in Tehran by planning a tactical mission called Operation Norma. The mission was to be run by Otto Skorzeny and supervised by Roman Gomotha. However, the Nazi spy network ran into a few problems as most of its members were tracked down by Soviet intelligence in Tehran. Despite this, 6 Nazi spies with radio transmitters were still at large in the city and could have potentially disrupted the meeting between Roosevelt, Churchill, and Stalin. An eventful meeting. The summary highlights the crucial meeting between the leaders of the Allied powers in Tehran during World War II. President Roosevelt uses a decoy to ensure his safety during the motorcade due to lack of formal embassy in Tehran. Despite their differences, the leaders discuss tactics for the cross-channel attack through northern France and post-war Germany. However, the meeting is not entirely without friction as Churchill storms out in anger when Stalin makes a joke about executing German generals. Additionally, microphones have been planted in the room, and someone is eavesdropping on Roosevelt's conversations. Foiling a Nazi plot. As the Big Three leaders enter the final day of the conference believing they still have targets on their backs, the Soviet agents have already thwarted the assassination plot by arresting the Nazi agents. The final day happens to be Churchill's 69th birthday, and he supports the cross-channel attack. Over the following days, the newspapers worldwide are filled with pictures of the three leaders, together for the first time, as a unified front to ultimately end Hitler and Nazi Germany is formed.
Brad Meltzer brilliantly captures the heart-stopping suspense of The Nazi Conspiracy, revealing the intricate scheme to kill the Allied leaders and bring a swift and dark end to their struggle against Hitler's regime. As Roosevelt, Churchill, and Stalin grapple with global strategy and their own personal differences, they navigate a world riddled with spies, deadly plots, and treacherous enemies. Ultimately, their extraordinary resilience and unwavering unity pave the way for the downfall of Nazi Germany. Meltzer's engrossing narrative impresses upon readers the importance of unity and cooperation during times of crisis, and the far-reaching consequences of even the smallest decisions in shaping the course of history.